What's up, everyone? It's us again for the C&J Sports Podcast. I'm Jeremiah,
And I'm Chris.
and we have some things to talk about today. First of all, March Madness has arrived.
Yes.
Selection Sunday was yesterday, so we have till the 16th to get your brackets, and hopefully you
Yeah.
might have more success than last year.
Yeah, you got until I think it was like 6 a.m. to get them in.
6 a.m.
Sometime early in the morning. I can't remember.
So, yeah. It's going to be hard for me because I don't know half the schools that are in the tournament. I feel like last year was the same thing too. I was like, "Who is this school? What?
Yeah.
Did they ever?"
Yeah, it's always gonna be like that with basketball because you ain't gonna see that in college football, for one.
No, college football you have your established teams,
Yeah.
but basketball it's flip flops.
Yeah, basketball anything can go. You don't know what team can do what.
But you'd think it would be the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'd always, I mean, kind of, because you always got Duke, North Carolina.
Yeah, you always got the main ones
Kentucky.
in the tournament, but the thing is can change. They can lose to one of these small school teams.
Some team that's never been in the tournament before.
Right.
Yeah.
You should be like, who was them?
Crazy.
We lost to them.
Who?
Right.
Virginia 3 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
First round exit.
It was just like, what? No.
Last year 2 weeks and everyone's bracket was
Destroyed.
done for. So hopefully you have better luck picking this year. I have only had one real good year picking. Other than that, I suck at it. So
Honestly, I had 2 good years. That one when Kentucky won, and the other one when was it Villanova?
Villanova.
Yeah, Villanova.
Yeah,
Villanova.
yeah. So that I picked Texas Tech to win that one. So I had, but I didn't pick Villanova.
Yeah.
I had Texas Tech and someone else, but I was close.
Yeah, I picked Villanova to win that year. Yeah, it was pretty good, but like there was like the in betweens was wrong.
Yeah,
like
there was
the
a
rounds.
lot of.
I was just like, I'm ruined.
You watch your potential points just get smaller and smaller.
Yeah, but
until it says 0, and you're like, well, I'm done.
But that one team they stuck it out. Good job.
That's right. It was almost Texas Tech. I almost had it.
Yeah, but
So when we finish ours, we will go over who we have going to the big dance
next week.
But I have maybe 10 picks done. So I couldn't tell you right now.
Yeah, I'm probably doing mine tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna just go right through it because I already know who's doing what, who's playing who. So
I overthink it. I always look at all the stats and I'm like, but I don't want to pick just number one teams.
I know. Yeah,
it's a guaranteed busted bracket.
Yeah, just when number one team's going all the way, making it all the way to the final four.
Like auto drafting it, you're never gonna win doing that. So it's all about winning.
But honestly, I think it's gonna be some big weird names, like names we always know, just gonna be in the final four this year.
Yeah,
because there are some teams that are like crippled. Well, I won't say crippled. They're like they don't have their team.
They're missing players.
They're missing pieces.
Yeah,
their key pieces are like not there. I was like, right, where it is.
No, yeah. That injuries they do. You make it to the tournament, but not your star guys.
Like your star players that should be there in the big game, like in those tournaments with you, are not there because they probably got hurt in other tournaments or they just out for the rest of the season.
You do have those. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll go over that next week. I'll try not to overthink it too much. It'll probably take forever.
All right.
So next we have some news. Everyone's heard it. We're gonna speculate about it.
Yeah,
that's what.
Definitely gonna speculate about that.
Sounds fun. Okay. So if you don't know, if you live under a rock and haven't heard yet, Tom Brady is returning for a 23rd season
on his last
as a
year
quarterback.
on this contract. I think this is his last year.
Is
on
it
this
his
contract.
last year? Because
I
it was
believe
only
so.
it was a short one.
Because he already played 2 years under the contract.
Right.
So I think it was like he only had one more year.
Yeah, it wasn't a real long mega contract. So instead of sitting it out, he is returning.
Yeah,
he's returning.
He couldn't sit down for a whole season. Really. He's like, you know
he
what?
Couldn't make it through the off season.
Right. He couldn't make it past the off season. He could at least wait until see who they drafted. He'd be like, hey, yeah, I'm coming back. I see y'all picked up some key players. I'm coming back.
No need.
No.
He's got some unfinished business.
What?
Super Bowl. I don't know.
What do you need to accomplish?
I mean, not that he needs to accomplish anything, but wouldn't it be cool?
You got the passing record. You got the most touchdown record. You got the most Super Bowls record.
No one's gonna beat that. Well, maybe.
There would be
years from now.
Like there would be teams, organizations to beat his record.
But not
individuals. Probably not. It'll probably be a while before we even hear something about that. But yeah, like, what is there? You got everything. You gonna have your Hall of Fame jacket is just sitting there waiting on you. Getting dusty. It's getting dusty at this moment.
The year just keeps getting pushed back.
Yeah.
That's all that happens. It was going to be 2027, not anymore.
Yeah, 2028.
2028.
Yeah, I don't know. But nah, it's just, I just see it's just like, you hear, you lost your, they lost their guard, Ryan Jensen to Cincinnati.
Yes.
So, he's gone. They just re-signed Carlton Davis. That's good for them. They lost another person on the offensive line. So they got some missing pieces.
Right.
So I don't know what they coming back to, or I don't know what they plan on.
Probably don't have very high draft picks anymore. Get high draft picks with success.
No, you definitely don't. But I believe they probably gonna end up drafting some players. Definitely in the O-line.
Definitely.
Because
even a couple decent guys will be better than.
Yeah. I mean, he left. He should have just left on that good note and stayed gone. He left in the playoffs. You lost in the playoffs. Cool.
Maybe he just didn't like how it wasn't a late playoff run.
No, it was. No, it was. Well, it was kind of technically.
It was like.
It was the divisional round.
Right. So it's not a terrible. I don't know. Maybe he just didn't like that, or he thought, "Hey, got another year." Why not?
I mean, Gronk left. I mean, you got your other tight end in the free agency.
Is Gronk gone, or is
Gronk is gone?
Gone.
No,
retired?
Probably he might come back because remember he said he might play for Joe Burrow.
Right, because he was under the impression that Tom Brady was retiring.
Yeah. Which he did, then he came back.
So I could see Gronk also
coming back. Might come back.
I could see him coming back for another season.
Man, he could come back, but Gronk's again. I mean, he's just gonna be around that old team again. But I mean, they just gotta cause honestly, I just feel like it's gonna hurt the team. Tom Brady just gonna end up getting sacked a lot of times because they ain't got that protection like they used to. He
won't get sacked. He just won't have as many completions. He's good at getting the ball out.
Yeah, he probably is good, but also he ain't gonna have the same.
He's gonna take some hits.
He's gonna take a lot of hits. That ball probably ain't gonna be. Well, no, I ain't gonna say the ball probably ain't gonna be thrown the same. That ball probably still gonna be thrown the same, but just a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
They just gonna run shorter routes. That's all. But still, you should have just stayed gone. You was about to pass the torch on to somebody else, but then no.
It was like the end of an era, right? Like all of you just aged out.
Yeah.
You're old. But how do you know when to hang it up?
Age.
Is there?
That's a big
I mean,
factor.
age is a factor, but like if your production is still good,
Look, you don't want to keep pushing it to the point of like, okay, I get this very bad injury. Not wishing that on him, but you end up getting this very bad injury. Next thing you know, you ain't got no choice but to lead the game.
I think at the end of next season he's
But
at that spot.
we don't even know that. This dude, after Tom Brady won that last Super Bowl ring, he was like, I want to play until I'm 50.
I thought he said he didn't.
No, he said he would play.
I saw some TV host asking him that, and he's like, no.
No, he said he would play until he's 50, and I'm just like, no. You're 43.
43.
Yeah, you're 43. I was right. 43.
Yep.
You're gonna be 44. No. No. And they're like, they just no.
No,
You just don't do it.
But
and I don't want to see it happen, but I feel like it's going to happen.
What, he gets hurt?
Yeah, he
has no choice.
Yeah, he's gonna get one of them injuries. He's gonna end up getting hit one good time, or it could be like that double team, and it's like somebody gonna go high, somebody gonna go low, and he's gonna end up getting injured, and that's he's out for the rest of the season. And she's like, oh, and everybody gonna be crying, boo-hooing, and all this, and I'm just be like,
you saw this coming.
I saw it coming.
But their division is different now.
Their division,
it's not a strong division anymore.
It's a weak division.
It's a weak division. So let's just say for kicks and giggles,
it's an old division. Let's put it like that.
Old and weak. Old equals weak. But let's just say for kicks and giggles, why not? Let's get an 8th Super Bowl. That's the best chance you got. Russell Wilson just left. He's in Denver. You don't have to go through him anymore.
Mm-mm.
Who do you have to go through now? You play. Who do they play?
Still gotta go through Matthew Stafford.
Okay, but that's going to be a different Rams team.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna take that back. I ain't even gonna put them out there like that.
Wait, who?
Cowgirls. I ain't even gonna do it.
They're not.
They're not that.
They're
good.
nothing to worry about.
No. That's what I'm saying. I was like,
no. Don't worry about them.
No, don't even worry about them. See, look, the thing about me with Arizona is
Cardinals.
The Cardinals, yeah,
okay.
Cardinals. They're good. They're a good team in the regular season, but they choke.
It's
so
Kyler Murray's postseason.
Bad.
Not just Kyler Murray, but
they choke so bad when it comes to like them last 4 to 5 games
that really matter.
That really matter.
When it comes to your standing in the playoffs, tank, exactly. Yeah,
they just sink. I don't know what's wrong with them. It's like everybody's just like, okay, we're tired. They don't want to play no more. I want to go home.
Right, like the time to be tired is your first 3 games.
Yeah,
you can blame it on working out the kinks or whatever.
Y'all want to make it to that Super Bowl. That's one of them teams that can make it, but they just gotta keep going. They need some steroids.
They fizzle. They need some steroids. That's what they need. Are you listening, Cardinals? Use the roids.
Use the roids.
Just kidding. Yeah, but yeah. So I mean, you don't need to worry about them. Like they'll have a good regular season, but tank the last 5 games.
Yeah, that's their issue. That's the issue that I don't like. Also, what's the another team? Let's think. I don't think I ain't think of another team for real. Because everybody else is just like a hit and miss, or they have a good season. The next season they just where they go.
Like at this point in your division, you're missing pieces, but you can get some decent drafts on your O-line.
Yeah, see,
you can do pretty well in your division.
I was gonna say 49ers, but they just got rid of Jimmy G.
Right.
And they moving Trey Lance into the starting position. So They got to give them at least 2.
There's going to be some issues there.
Yeah, they need at least
some
they
first
at least
game
need like
jitters.
2-3 more games. Years.
Yeah, he's got to find a groove fast.
Yeah.
If they want to stand a chance, because I don't know who they're going to pick up. I think as far as quarterback goes, free agency, there's not much left unless they go for Deshaun Watson.
They drafted a number 1. They ain't gonna do that. I kind of dislike, but I kind of like the person that we picked up
for the Steelers.
Yeah, Mitchell Trubisky. But
I don't see good.
Right.
I don't know, man.
He's alright. He was a number 1, number 2 draft pick.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Yeah.
The first overall.
See, but Chicago was hopeful with him, and look where that went.
They put him in a bad situation.
What, being in Chicago?
Yeah.
Playing for the Bears?
Yeah. He was just in a bad situation.
Bad landing spot.
Yes.
But that's what happens with number 1 drafts.
Yeah.
They land on the worst teams. Joe Burrow went to Cincinnati.
Got injured his first year.
And then he went to the Super Bowl the second year. So, I mean, I feel like, yes, it's a bad landing spot, but you, as the number 1 draft pick, you got to show why you're number 1 draft pick.
Yeah. You think he's going to make it next year?
Joe Burrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
I give him a good shot, yeah. There is that last play, you could tell he was in pain.
Yeah.
He was screaming, but it's the Super Bowl, so you play through it. And he's probably gotten some pretty intense recovery going on, like the day after the Super Bowl. So I think he'll be fine. Yeah, I give him a good shot.
He tries to, like, the thing with me is, the pocket's collapsed, but you still try to stay in.
Yeah. So there's things he needs to work on.
Yeah.
His timing with letting go of the ball, with throwing the ball, and leaving the pocket. But we've also seen where he leaves the pocket at the perfect time and picks up 40 yards on him.
But in the Super Bowl, he was too busy trying to throw the ball instead of just playing it like it was a regular game. So
right. There are some other things. The last couple minutes of that game was dicey.
Yeah.
Pretty dicey. If they would have called an offsides, the Jamar Chase probably would have had an easy touchdown.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Can't change it. But they played the game out until the last 2 minutes when the Rams looked like they were going to lose. So
yeah,
a little iffy. I don't know. Not accusing anyone, but it just looks. It doesn't look good.
All right, let's get back to March Madness real quick.
All right.
I know you didn't finish your bracket or nothing just yet.
Okay.
But who you think winning it all? Just winning it all.
At all?
Yeah, just winning it all. I ain't gonna say like let's get to the Final Fours and nothing like that. Okay. Who you just think winning it all? Like
gut feeling tells me probably Duke or Kentucky. One of those two. I think Duke's got some fire after losing to who was it?
They lost to somebody.
Orange. It was Orange.
Like Virginia or something.
Virginia Tech.
Yeah, Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
No, actually it was both. Virginia Tech. That was another team. I think it was Miami.
Yeah, I think Duke or
all
Kentucky
3 orange
probably. They just got a thing with the color orange.
They was getting blind on the court.
They're like the Green Lantern. Orange is a bad color.
Right.
Well, that's yellow, but yeah. Yeah, I'd probably go those two. I've heard a lot of talk about Arizona.
Yeah, that was the thing about Arizona was the one thing I was kept getting told was, oh man, they got a lot of stamina. They can keep running up and down the court for days. That runs out. I mean, and plus this is one of the biggest tournaments for them, so they're gonna get tired really soon because of the fact of not because of they play every day. It's just because of I think that the minutes are longer, just a little bit.
Same amount of minutes.
Oh yeah.
Well, aren't the games the same time?
I think it was like 15, 20 minutes.
Because it's
No, it's
two
like
12-minute halves, isn't it? Or 24-minute halves.
I think it's 24.
I don't even know basketball anymore.
I haven't been watching it in a while. Only time, this is the only time I really watch.
My
college
team's
basketball.
not in it, so.
Yeah, I mean, but this is the only time I really watch college basketball is March Madness, and
Yes.
same thing go for NBA. Like playoffs, that's the only time I really watch basketball.
Playoffs and finals.
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of have an idea of who's going to end up there.
Well, yeah.
Regular season.
But you can't really tell for college.
So you just like occasionally check in and like, yep, exactly what I thought. Yeah, college. Yeah, I don't know, Duke or Kentucky. Probably. If I had to do a safe bet, I'd do those two. What about you?
You know, I was kind of surprised that one of the teams that made it was Alabama, but they ain't gonna make it in for.
Is their basketball team? I don't.
They,
I only know their football team. Like that's all you ever hear about Alabama. Is the Crimson Tide and Nick Saban.
Honestly,
who cares about everything else?
This is like their second time making it to the playoffs within 10 years.
So they're
not that good.
Not that good. No. Okay.
So they have pieces here and there.
They don't have a Nick Saban at the coaching position for basketball.
No, not yet.
They're working on it.
They're working on it. They looking for him.
Everyone's looking for a Nick Saban.
But nah, I think it'll be either. I ain't gonna say Gonzaga because Gonzaga, they always make it to like the Final Four, and they never make it past like that.
Yeah,
they either make it to the Final Four or to the finals and never win it. It was just like,
I don't think it's.
So I'm gonna go with either Kentucky or what's that team called? Not Arizona. Maybe Kansas. You know, they might not. You never know. They might surprise people.
Yeah.
Or this is my third option. Auburn. They've been pretty good.
Have
they? They made it pretty far last year.
Yeah, they did. I'm going to throw in Texas Tech as a wild card.
Ooh,
because I picked them to go to the finals, and they made it.
Wild card. You know what? My wild card gonna be Baylor. That's gonna be my wild card.
Yeah.
You know what? Who's your wild card? And who do y'all think can win it all? Because I know it's kind of iffy because it's college, but be for certain, be 100% that the fact of y'all know for sure in y'all heart,
or
y'all
just follow
guts,
your gut. Like if you had to pick,
if you really had to pick for somebody to put all your money on, who would it be? Just let us know. Put it in the comments. Who you think? No, okay. Underdogs. Who you think would be the Cinderella story in this tournament? Because there's always one or two. So put that in the comments also. Who's your Cinderella story?
Memphis is back in. They've been in a couple times.
I think that's one of the Cinderella stories. Memphis
could be a good one
because their coach is Penny Hardaway, from what I was told.
The NBA player.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. It's like Patrick Ewing coaching Georgetown.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, but the thing was, actually Penny Hardaway went to Memphis for college. Huh. So yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I think Memphis is probably one of those Cinderella stories, in my opinion. And I think it's called Loyola.
Starts with an L.
Yeah,
say that.
Chicago. Something is L Chicago. Yeah, How do you know it? You just gonna yodel that thing out of here? But yeah, I think those will probably be the two Cinderella stories that probably gonna make it to like the Sweet 16 or the Elite 8.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel.
For sure. All right, so guys, let us know your thoughts, your comments about March Madness, the madness of March.
Yeah, the madness of the March.
Madness of the March. The one time you watch college basketball, unless you're like
really into it.
They're always like during the day though.
Yeah, that's
the problem. They're always playing at like 2:30.
Yeah.
I'm at work. What do you want me? I'm at work and I'm too cheap to pay for DirecTV with your DVR, and I'm too cheap for it.
I ain't gonna be recording games. I'm not that deep into.
Plus, I don't have time to sit there and watch 6 games that are recorded. You know,
I ain't gonna be watching the games over and over and over. And then on top of that, it's just the fact of keeping those games, and next thing you know, they taking up storage, and you got to delete the games after that.
Right.
Because they don't go away. They still gonna be there.
And you got things you need to do. So yeah.
There's a lot of things to work.
It's hard to keep up with it. So March Madness, they focus on it. So yeah.
I mean, you know what? We need to get somebody to like just keep us into like, okay, this team won this game. This team won this game. This many points.
I mean, that's what your bracket is for, isn't it?
No. It's not like it was like a regular season. For college or basketball,
right,
for
like
NBA
throughout the season.
Yeah, just go out throughout the season. Hey, this team won this. This team won that game, or it'll be like the conference championship games, conference tournament.
The tournament.
Yeah, the tournaments for conference and basketballs for college.
Yeah,
that I should say, because they the only ones that really do it.
Yeah, and I thought that was the start of March Madness. I was like, oh, I missed the bracket. I missed it.
Because the conference tournaments come before the March Madness. So as soon as that's over with, that's
realized that after. But I was watching one game and I was like, wait, did I miss? No, I didn't miss it. I still got to fill mine out.
Yeah.
But that's going to wrap it up for us. Plus, if you guys have any thoughts about why Tom Brady's coming out of retirement, maybe he just wants an 8th Super Bowl. Maybe he's bored.
And maybe he just got sick staying at home. He got cabin fever.
Right? He's like, yeah, I'm going to stay with my kids. And it's like, oh, man, I can't do this. You know what? We get it. Kids are loud.
Right. I can't deal with this.
Sometimes you need a break from them. But yes, so we will see you next week. Peace out.